do training Monday and Tuesday, and then work Wednesday. Instead, I'm doing training tomorrow and Friday because
You thought it was
they
next
had
week.
you log in to like an account and they had you make an employee account when you got into the training thing, and so they give you your like username number to put in to the
Right.
machine, and then for the password, they just wanted you to do like capital H, hello, and then at the last four, do the at sign and the last four numbers of your social security. I thought it was asking for the last four numbers of like our ID number, our employee ID number. I didn't realize it was our social security number that they were asking for. So I accidentally locked myself out of my account day one. Told them I didn't know what was going on. I figured this out afterwards when I like read it on the board. Where it's like for username, put S in. I'm like, what is SS in? I'm like, it's my I was supposed to put my social security number. That's why it wasn't working. Meanwhile, they're like in the back, the trainers trying to get a hold of like my store manager. They're like, yeah, he's locked out of his account. It's not working. I watched him put the password in. Like, I don't know why. And so she's like, okay, yeah, you'll have to go home because they're gonna have to reset your account. So come back in Thursday and Friday for training. I was like, all right. Then I realized what I stupidly did. I was like, oh gosh. Well, that could have been prevented.
That's quite the way to start the stream. Anyways, here we go. Fatal 4-way match, bud. Fatal 4-way.
Anyway.
Bobby Lashley is here to dominate.
Sorry about that, but at least you can kick off the stream showing how
Stupid you are
unintelligent
sometimes.
your competing brand is. Like, this is the intelligence we have to compete against, people.
So, I want you to hear this match and tell me just... It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty dang good. Bobby Lashley, The Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels.
I'm in 2009.
Yes, we are.
Nice.
We've gone back 10 years. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, wow.
Wait, did I mess up? What? Hold on here.
What? What?
I'm very confused. What?
What is happening? It's absolute madness.
We have two Shawn Michaels apparently.
What the F?
I could have sworn it was Triple H. What do I do?
Alright.
What do I do? Do I let him play out, or
Do you have a clone machine?
I could have sworn it was Triple H, not Shawn Michaels. Maybe I was wrong. But why did you put two Shawn Michaels in this match?
It's okay, Shawn will still lose. He'll sweet chin music Undertaker, and then Undertaker will fall on the other Shawn Michaels.
Gosh dang it. So thankfully, because it's the first match, I can fix it and edit it real quick.
Can you imagine if like the Undertaker lifted up someone all the way up for like the last ride, and then Shawn Michaels like sweet chin music's the Undertaker? That person's gonna suffer a long fall.
Yeah, they are, but they're gonna fall onto the
or face forward.
or face forward, or into Shawn Michaels.
Actually, I want to see that spot now. We'll have a table set up on the outside of the ring.
Oh god.
And then Undertaker will be lifting someone up for the last ride. He gets sweet chin's music, so he falls back, causing the other person to fall face first into the table set up on the outside.
Oh boy. Well, now that I can actually fix this, let's talk about the fact that Lashley last week had probably the best showing, the second best showing against the champion we've ever had.
still died.
He still died. Actually, no.
Still.
Panda died.
Lashley still suffered from the golden kernel shovel. Well, they couldn't pull off that spot without breaking a hip. I'm sorry, which spot?
The spot you were talking about,
Oh.
Yeah, the Sweet Chin Music.
Who would break who would break a hip though, and why?
Undertaker or Shawn, because they're both so old.
Oh, I see. You can get kicked in the face. It's just a simple super kick. I mean, I thought we were concerned for the person's health that's gonna fall into the table.
Hey Panda, you ready for your title match tonight? Because that's right, Panda, you have an open challenge again. As you will. Every week.
Don't worry, Panda. The draft is coming soon.
Okay, now let me talk about the draft.
I will fight for you.
So, which thing were you not understanding about the idea?
Oh, I didn't understand any of it. Okay. What you were saying is that we fight each other. The winner gets first pick, then someone else picks one, and then we fight each other again, and then you're saying winner picks two, the other person picks two, and we just go.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay. Because you like texting me. Well, no, we do it 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, what?
No,
what are
I
these
said
numbers?
1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 is what I meant to say, but I said 3, 4. But it was what I mean is, like, say I win the first match, right?
Because old.
It's a total of 3 picks, yes. But I choose one, you choose one, I choose one, you choose one, I choose one, you choose one.
I see what you're saying. So we're still picking 3 out at a time, so it's back and forth.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's easy.
That way
That's
you can't be like,
better.
let's say Jeff and Panda are both champions at the time. That way you can't be like, I draft Panda and Jeff.
Okay, wait. So how would tag teams work in that scenario?
You choose them as the tag team, and that won't count as one.
Okay, it would count as 1. Okay, makes sense.
Unless it's like a 4-man stable, in that case I would say count it as 2.
Okay, what if it's a 3-man stable?
Count it as 1.
Okay.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Although I kind of like the randomized idea.
If it's the VWO, do you just count it as all 3?
I can't tell what that is. I can't tell what that is, Hobbs. What is that?
Coffins?
Coffins?
Digging some dirt. What was that horrible line, the great line that Undertaker gave when he visited SmackDown like 2, 3 years ago for Survivor Series? He was like I'm digging holes for souls or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I like that line.
It's a casket. I know. It's like so cheesy though. It's so great. It's a casket because I couldn't find a shovel.
I think it was like taking souls and digging holes.
Oh yeah. That's probably it. Or it might be the other way when I'm digging holes and taking souls.
I know. You know, I was really tempted to put Clasper against Triple H tonight, as Triple H is like the only man who beat Panda ever.
It's all about the game.
I mean, he did say that was kayfabe, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we had that planned," but I think Triple H just went for a low blow, but I think he missed very badly. I want to check.
Let's see.
Okay, let's watch. Yeah.
What the?
Sean's a ghost.
What the
Sean is
heck?
an actual ghost.
What that's called is actually called the Levitation Cup.
What?
Great balls of fire.
So, as I showed Hobbs, this is the shirt, one of the shirts I got recently. It's a pretty dope one. And then I also got this one. So, there's that. Right now I'm repping the Finn Balor shirt, even though I forgot to put Finn on the show.
Also, Wolfo should hopefully be joining us again on 2K20.
Yes, I did see that. That's why we're doing the draft, because we got a vote from Panda and Wolfo. Oh, Sean's loading up the kick. Loading up the kick. Oh, wow.
I don't think I was. I think that was like one of the first ones I missed, Pam. I think that's the one.
It was literally the first one after you left.
Yeah, that was the one where Samoa Joe went to face Brock Lesnar and lost. Yeah.
I remember.
Actually, no. The first one I missed was the Extreme Rules pay-per-view because that was an MTC.
Yeah, and then the next one.
And I remember getting a letter about it in the MTC with like all the results.
Bobby Lashley.
So I never saw that 6-man Hell in a Cell match, which they haven't done one of those in forever. So I was kind of bummed that I missed it. But
the Armageddon cell match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it any good?
I don't remember. That was like 2 years ago.
Alright, well, it wasn't that great then if you don't remember it.
That's what I was talking about. I don't even remember if it was one.
Well, there was, yeah. So at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view before Great Balls of Fire, Panda, that's why Samoa Joe fought Brock Lesnar at the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-views, because he won a 5 or 6-man Hell in a Cell match at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view before that. There was like Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, and I think like 2 other people were in the match.
Oh, Sean's getting hyped. Sean's getting hyped.
No, it wasn't a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, but I was pretty sure it was a Hell in a Cell match, wasn't it?
I'll look it up on the network.
It was on the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I thought they were like in a cell.
That would be Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules of 2017?
Yeah, that would have been 2017, because that was right before my brother died.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually find it.
Oh, I guess it wasn't a cell match. Maybe it might not have been.
I think it might have just been a normal match.
Oh. Well, boo. Yeah, it was probably just like a normal, no disqualification match. It was Extreme Rules. No, it was actually. Yeah. Okay, it was probably
The Dominator! 1, 2.
Oh, Panda has been broken.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Let's see. I need to turn my sound down so it doesn't double do it.
Taker broke his legs.
Taker broke his legs. Oh boy.
He's got no kneecaps, by God.
Looking for the last ride. Oh gosh, poor Sean. That was pretty close to what you wanted, bud.
Well.
Okay, well, I will have Panda being looked at constantly now, so. Because I am watching it. I just wish Triple H had actually let Taker get Shawn all the way up and then dropped him. Oh, Shawn Michaels going to top rope. Looking for an elbow, but it misses. So Panda, did I actually tell you who you're facing tonight? Hey Panda, you're fixed.
What? Woo! 2K20 reveals first look at China.
I'm sorry, what? Taker going for a choke slam.
I've got a babysitter. Oh, wait, what?
I said I always have I have someone watching him. That's why I'm pretty sure he said that.
Oh, oh, I was so confused.
So, me and Hobbs were talking about the way we could do the draft. My favorite way is the randomized thing, but I guess that might be hard.
Randomize.
Yeah, the randomize.
What do you mean by randomize? What is Booker Red?
I have no clue.
Yeah, but what do you mean by randomize?
So we set it all like into a randomizer thing, like a online thing. And it chooses one for us.
Chooses one
Wrestler / team, one pick
first to like face off as, or as our pick?
for our pick.
For all of our picks?
Yeah.
No, because that could also end up like very badly.
I know.
Like someone could just end up getting winning.
See, I remembered it because of.
Oh, this Taker's
Most
making
of-
another. Are you serious? Okay, so what were the other two options besides randomize?
It was what we did last time.
Oh, and then there's the one we just discussed.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just do the one we just discussed. But then again, we'll have the actual draft to look at soon. So. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they said that this was like the last SmackDown, like the live Tuesday SmackDown
It is.
this past week. But I was like, they still have one more, don't they?
No. Triple H wins with Taker barely not getting there.
Okay, so is there just no SmackDown next week then?
It's on Friday.
Well, because next Friday is the 4th of October. SmackDown debuts on Fox on the 11th.
I could have sworn it said next week, so.
Haven't they been saying that it debuts on the 11th though?
I don't believe so. Triple H with the Kinshasa.
What the heck?
Let me look it up.
Oops.
Next up, we have
Culture Panda.
John
Yes.
Morrison. Nope, it'll be October 4th, bud.
Okay. Oh, okay, so, sorry, my mistake. The draft starts on the 11th.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was getting it mixed up with.
And then, like, 2 weeks later, 2K20 comes out.
Also, they, like, announced 2 different matches this past SmackDown. Like, they announced the Kevin Owens
Yep.
versus Shane ladder match, and they announced, like, the tag team match with Roman and Daniel versus the Bludgeon Brothers, but I'm like, they never said when though. Like, okay, I'm like, is this happening at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view? Is it happening on the debut of SmackDown? Like,
It's the debut with SmackDown. Kevin definitely said that, I'm pretty sure.
no, Kevin didn't say when. He's like, we'll just settle it in a ladder match. And I was like, when?
It's next week.
Okay, are we sure about that? How do you know?
Yes, I'm sure about that. And don't question my
How so?
methods.
Uh-huh. Because
I
it's like
love the-
Daniel Bryan, the same thing. He was like, who wants to see me and Roman beat up these disrespectful guys? And the whole crowd's just like, yes. And it's like, and I was like, when?
Yes, yes, Panda.
I need details here. What is this booking?
Panda, I do remember that. I do
Also,
remember that, and I hate it.
if it is at the debut of SmackDown next week, does that mean we only have 2 matches scheduled right now for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, which is literally the next Sunday?
Probably. I think it might be a Raw pay-per-view, or maybe not.
I know, I'm guessing that too, but still, even if it's just a Raw pay-per-view like I was guessing before, it's still 2 matches. Only 2 matches is like...
I'm honestly just so happy that
I'm like, are they
Ray
just gonna
won.
like set up a bunch of matches on Raw this upcoming Monday?
Maybe. I mean, it's Becky. You're talking about the matches between Becky and Sasha and Bray.
And then The Fiend versus Rollins.
Yeah.
And then, so, The Fiend versus Rollins, the booking has been so confusing, because like The Fiend versus Rollins is for the Universal title, but they haven't, but The Fiend also just said he's going to face the winner between Braun and Seth whenever he announced that. And then Seth made a comment last week saying that even if Bray wins, that he still has to face Bray. So I was like, what? So confused.
Is Nick Jackson versus John Morrison. 1-on-1, each with their brother, or one with his brother, the other with his, probably one of his best friends, maybe.
I'm like, if it was for the title, wouldn't The Fiend just face Ray if Ray won?
I really wish Ray would win, but I doubt it.
Well, we already know he's not, but I'm saying even if Ray, by a 1 in 1,000 chance did win, wouldn't The Fiend face him instead of Seth?
Yes, that would be very obvious, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I know, but then Seth made that comment last week saying that even if Ray won, he would have to face The Fiend still, and I was so confused. I was like, what?
Seth doesn't know what he's talking about half the time, I'm pretty sure.
What if they put Braun into the mix and this becomes like a triple threat match? The hell in
Gosh.
Because I can see that with the way they ended off Raw last week. Also, did you see the tweet exchange between Bray and Braun after that?
No, I did not.
It was very interesting. Let me pull this up.
So, Panda, I hate to tell you this, I don't know who either of those 2 people that you mentioned are.
Oh, Bray's got a new profile picture too, that's horrifying. Where's it at? Where's Braun's reply? Yeah, so Bray Wyatt basically put out a tweet afterwards saying, "Forgive us, Braun. This will all make sense in the end. I'm losing control of it. I'm sorry. So sorry." And then Braun responded basically saying, I'm not the same boy that you found in the woods all those years ago, watch out. And then Bray was like, "Neither am I. Trust me. Please stay away."
Oh gosh. What is Morrison doing?
And I'm like, what does he mean he's losing control of it? What is going on?
I'm not quite sure.
And Bray Wyatt kept making those comments during the Firefly Funhouse episode saying that Seth and Braun took something from him a lifetime ago or something like that, and you're like, no one knows what that is. I'm like, what if the Wyatt family leaving him is what caused the Fiend to take over?
Oh boy.
Because we all know Bray has something planned here, so he's the genius of long-term booking stories.
Starship Pain! Going for the pin. Oh, Matt Jackson distracting the ref, stopping the count.
I mean, because he hinted at the Fiend over 4 years ago. I feel like the Fiend's gonna eventually take over the Firefly Funhouse, and then Bray's just gonna be held captive by him.
Oh gosh, that would be terrifying, dude.
Because remember the rabbit keeps trying to say something too, and every one of the episodes there's something under the table, and then he keeps pushing him down. They're like, nope, shut up, nothing there. So there's something going on behind the curtains.
Yeah, yeah. And down goes the ref for the first bump of the night.
Whatever it is, I cannot wait.
Matt Jackson stalking the ref. Okay, he's not stalking the ref, I guess. Super kick right to the face of Morrison, but The Miz distracting Nick Jackson like Ric Flair should have done all those times for Clasper, but never did.
It's okay, at least he didn't pull a Bubba Ray on him.
You're right, he has not yet. How are you gonna deal with that this week?
I don't know. Yeah, Panda, we had the tag team tournament continue on my show this past week. It was like the Hardys versus the Dudleys, and like Matt was too injured from his match last week to compete. So they brought out Velveteen Dream, was Jeff's tag partner, so they're the Extreme Dream now.
Extreme Dream.
Yeah, so they're taking on the other Extreme team, the Dudleys, and then in the middle of the match, Bubba Ray just like ups and leaves Devon. And this is like, what the hell?
And Spike was just there, trying to figure out what the fetch is going on.
Oh my gosh, no, the best and Team Extreme, oh gosh. Yeah, and then it was funny, the Rudolph versus the Usos match.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, the way that ended.
So
I think it was like Jimmy and Dolph like brawling on the outside of the ring.
Yeah.
And they get to like a 9 count, so Dolph finally goes to throw Jimmy back in the ring, and then he can't even make it back in time himself. So they ended up getting like counted out.
It was kind of a victory for a passed out Uso. And you were just like, oh my gosh.
Yep, freaking Dolph accidentally gave the victory to the other team.
And that's why they're not going to last as tag team champions. Although they have been like the longest tag team champions for the last few weeks. We didn't even see one half of them this week, so...
Yeah. Oh my gosh, although that fatal 5-way match, I wish you could see it, was fantastic.
That's what I heard. I'm just happy that Ray won. I'm upset that Ricochet was eliminated first, since he was being pushed, and now it seems like, it's like, where's the push? Super kick!
Yeah, I'm so confused, like, what they're doing with the push with Cedric right now, because he's like... just lost clean to AJ the past 2 weeks, and then they're still trying to do the feud, which is like, what's the point?
It's like they're pushing Cedric, they're pushing,
It's like, not sure trying to push or keep bearing. I'm like, very confused.
And then you have, Chad Gable, who's kind of getting a push still, he's still winning at least. What do you mean Rick doesn't have a character?
Rick?
Rick. He's like Ric Flair doesn't have a character. Okay.
I wish I could remember all the words, but he is the Rolex wearing, high flying, kiss, steal. He has all the characters in him.
Ricochet. He meant Ricochet.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, excuse me, the nature boy.
You can't spell Rick that way. That's the problem. You have to say Ricochet.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I get to see Ric Flair now, though, on Monday.
Wait, you get to see Ric Flair on Monday?
Yeah, the Miz announced that he's gonna have Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair as like guests on Miz TV.
Why? Oh,
I don't know. Probably so the Fiend can interrupt, but I'm just glad I get to see him come out.
Well, if that's the case, then the Fiend's not going to interfere in the Ray match. So your prediction of it being Dominic
could come true. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Dominic heel turn.
Morrison picks up the victory over one half of the tag team champion.
Shooting star press.
That was not a shooting star press, that was a starship thing, sir.
The kiss stealing.
360.
Almost baby daddy.
High flying, indie flipping. Hella Mega Tour promoting.
Oh gosh.
I still can't believe they actually did that. I was so. I laughed every time. Woo! And Pete Wentz is just like, what the fetch is he doing?
I wonder what the crowd reaction is going to be when Hulk Hogan comes out on Monday, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh boy. The
Because he got
rash,
booed even when Miz said his name last week. I was like, oh boy.
the rash slinging, the hash bringing,
Oh god.
the stash ripping.
I can already see SpongeBob eating his arms.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Elimination Chamber. Winner gets women's title shot at Clash of Champions.
Yeah, cheers, man. That's true. That's true. I just remember hearing boos when Miz said his name this past Monday. I was like, oh, dang. Like people still aren't over themselves.
Natalia will not be starting the first one in, nor will Lacey Evans.
The very exclusive club of 22 Elimination Chamber winners will have another member after this match, but the 100-plus competitors...
Bianca Belair is also not starting.
It's a shame I wasn't here for that Mania, because I heard it was one of the best ones, and I of course guarantee you I would have marked out when Becky won.
Baszler is also not starting, meaning it will be Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae starting the match. The wife of the hardcore champion. Okay, Hobbs, who do you think has this match? Alexa and Natalia having the most experience in this match.
And besides Lacey, who are the other participants again?
Candice LeRae, the wife of Johnny Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
Brain. It's Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler, the current NXT Women's Champion. And then Candice was the one who won that Fatal 4-Way match last week.
Yeah, let's go Lacey Evans. It's like, let's go Canada woman, but Natalia's so untalented, Panda.
Oh, that! You throwing shade. I should have Natalia head over to your show and just beat up all your women. Oh no. Oh no, someone's about to die. It's the female version of Samoa Joe. That's how Pam describes Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, at least Alexa Bliss has like actual acting skills though.
Oof. So, question for you. Do you think they're going to have the 24/7 or the Women's Championships in the game?
24/7 or the I can see the women's. I don't know if the 24/7 will be on there. Either way, they'll both be on custom. So.
Well, I'm not planning to download titles. There's no reason to use space for that. Natalia is the next to enter. Also, what just happened? Oh gosh, this angle is terrible.
Black magic.
I'm sorry, what? Did she just slip? Because as far as I see, Alexa comes in,
What the F?
doesn't even come in contact with her. And she just
That's basically what Dan O'Brien did like this past, like the other night. He like pushed Eric Rowan into like the ring post on the outside of the ring, then he just fell down. I was like, what? The F? And at one point, they were in the ring, and Eric Rowan did a jackhammer.
Why are we talking about The Undertaker right now in this match? Commentary, come on.
She got kneed. No.
Yeah, Panda, you're broken, but I can see you still. Panda, Hobbs will also be your babysitter. Who is coming in? Lacey Evans or wow, Bianca Belair?
And then come the draft, I will soon take you under my wing.
Unless I get first draft pick.
Welcome to the stream, Sam.
Hey, welcome back, Sam.
I got both, I see.
So, Panda, just know this. You're basically...
Freeway.
Panda, I'm pretty sure you're the first draft pick, no matter who gets you, I'm pretty sure. Would you disagree?
I'm not gonna make any comments.
You're not going to make any comments.
But I will not make the same mistake I made last time. Is that someone's hair flinging around?
Yeah.
I need my ugly snake attire again. Will do. We'll have you come out with an actual snake to the ring. So. You're the next Jake Roberts.
Lacey's in.
Thought it was a scarf.
Candice! Hitting the moonsault, the lion salt, whatever you want to call it. Almost pinned Shayna Baszler. And Lacey Evans is now beating up Candice LeRae. The moon and the salt.
My victory emotion can be Jake Roberts. The moon lion or the salt.
You can put classy snakes on people, Panda. Well, to
What
be
the heck?
fair, Hobbs is already basically getting Wolfo, that's guaranteed.
What is a classy snake even look like?
Well, imagine Panda's current hat.
Do they have a hat?
Yes, they do.
Moon lion sounds like Ember Moon's new gimmick. Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
I don't even know what they're doing with Ember Moon anymore. It's so sad, to be honest.
Oh,
We ever
the
losing to Lacey
DDT.
Evans now? Chasing after the 24/7 belt.
I'm so surprised that they just ignored the pinning opportunities
It's a
they have
snake
on
with my
Candice.
blonde hair. I will pay to see that.
So, Hobbs, I don't know if you saw what happened. Alexa hit the DDT on Candice LeRae, and no one, for like a minute, went for a pin on her. So she just got back up.
Nice.
She
A snake
could've-
with a monocle, a mustache, and goes around saying, "Oh, how do you do, good old chap?" In an old London accent. while hissing.
How
How do you do, old chap?
There's no S in there. There's literally no need to hiss.
Look at Hobbs again.
Oh, Candice! Candice showing some athleticism there.
I'm
Ankle
gonna
lock.
recreate like
Ankle
Anthony's
lock.
snake character, but they're gonna be a fancy Englishman.
Ankle lock on Bianca Belair. Belair gets out
Remember
of
Anthony's character, Panda, like the viper face makeup? I'll just do that, but then give him a hat and like a monocle.
it. Candice
Have him come out with the Jack Gallagher entrance.
Candice going for a submission.
Well,
She's
we'll
got
make
the
him your manager.
crossface. Will Alexa tap? Will
Well, his name will be
Alexa
Classy
tap?
Snake. We'll put you two in a tag team together.
Natalia about to look for the sharpshooter now on the outside.
The snake can eat the duck. Oh yeah, yes. He can be my butler.
Sharpshooter locked in. Gets out of it. And now submission on the inside of the ring.
It's like
Submissions
Classy
everywhere.
Snake has been drafted to OEW.
Going for the pin. 1, 2. Yeah, the first eliminated is sadly Candice
Challenger.
LeRae.
Yes. And she's out.
Yeah, that poor woman. I don't know what's going on here.
Is that Bray Wyatt in the corner? Oh no, she was getting up.
Big
It looked like
class.
it was Spider.
Oh my
It looked like
gosh,
it was Spider
Panda.
crawling.
Panda, how did you not think of this?
Name him Big Class. Oh gosh. I don't think I want that man in my locker room
The cat?
due to previous incidents.
No, Senzo. There was nothing. What did Big Cats do?
No, that was Big Cass. He recently at some wrestling show, I don't remember where, but basically started threatening to murder somebody.
Oh boy.
Started threatening to murder people back in the locker room, and then threatening to kill himself. And like it was a whole incident, and now he's getting help again for like the 500th time. Do you guys remember the butler from Tomb Raider that you could lock in the walk-in fridge freezer? Actually, I have not played Tomb Raider admittedly. Big Class and call his finishing move 60 students and growing. Oh gosh. What do you mean haven't thought of this? I've had this idea for 2 years. Kayfabe? No, not kayfabe. He legit snapped backstage at like some indie wrestling show and threatened to murder a bunch of people.
It is down to Alexa Bliss, Lacey
So
Evans,
he is in like rehab
and
again, getting
Shayna
help.
Baszler.
Well, yeah, you can look it up, the full incident. When I lose the belt, Kingham is gonna mockingly say, "Class dismissed." Oh gosh.
I actually hadn't thought of that, but that works.
That's mental. Excuse the pun.
Now, the winner of this match will get to face Dakota Kai at Clash of Champions. Now, is it Clash or Class of Champions? I'm done.
Well, I'm going to go find myself a noose, hang myself from the top of this roof. Hello, Keegan. Welcome to the strip. Kingdom, I believe this is one of your former roommates.
This was one of the members of the failure of a channel called Sunrise Village Idiots.
It is only a failure when you give up, which is why it failed, because you gave up.
We did not give up.
I see no content?
There was content. There was
No further?
There was
content?
Monopoly.
No, saying it did not continue? If I won tonight, rename the pay-per-view Class of Champions. Meanwhile, my show, we're just gonna skip straight ahead to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I always defend all the titles on whatever pay-per-view anyway, so it's like no point of having a Clash of Champions pay-per-view.
Sure.
You were saying failure of a channel, and I definitely thought you were gonna say this one. Oof.
Go do your homework, Keegan.
I once had a student ask me, "Sir, is this Earth?" I said, "What?" He said, "Is this Earth?" "Planet Earth," I said. "Is that your question?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Yes, it is." He said, I'm sorry, what? I thought it was called the world. Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the fuck?
Humanity. No, I'll still give up New York. My bad. See you later. But is it flat, Sam?
Oh gosh, no. The world is.
The answer is no.
The world is definitely flat. I agree. The world is flat.
You know, the sad part is, with so much experience from comments from King Smile and his sarcasm, I am not sure whether he is joking or not here.
It doesn't matter, because I am here. Is Lacey? It is down to Lacey Evans and Alexa Bliss, a match that we have actually seen before, sadly.
Wait, Kingdom, are you a flat earther?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh my gosh, I have a documentary for you to go watch on Netflix.
It is currently 5:16.
Do you have Netflix?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
That's great, man. That's really great.
Yes, Panda, yes. Or that water is dry.
I mean, water is dry. Technically, water is not wet. That was the final agreement.
You know what? We're not
Going for the
gonna
pin.
get this.
That was the official verdict, bud.
Something, well, that is the official verdict for millennials.
I just love Panda's reaction. Oh no!
Oh, not again. No, we're not gonna get into it. I have scripture proof of this, but we're not gonna get it.
Alexa just won't go for the pin. Up. Oh! Insult to injury, going for the DDT now. Oh! Reversal! Going for the pin! 2!
Is that Lacey Evans?
That is indeed Lacey Evans.
Ah.
Woman's
She looks like
right.
the chick from Stranger Things season 2.
Right.
That was the only thing people discussed for 6 months. I know.
3. Lacey Evans is the #1 contender.
And Hobbs Yoda called it. He is going to do well in Vegas.
That's not what I was expecting you to say.
That move Alexa just did, the double knee thing. Does she do that in real life? That's proper risky, no? Woman of mass destruction. Did you hear about the video of like Lacey Evans getting pulled over and then sassing out a cop?
No, I haven't. Yeah, but she
Oh,
does
it's
do that, Sam.
Another job for you. You want to earn money, get games, so I'm trying to help you earn money.
It is now time for Evolution to fight the OC.
Cool.
You know, Panda, I was gonna have you face Randy tonight, but I just thought how mad you would be if you
Who
lost
is
to
Panda
Randy.
facing?
He is facing the one, the only Big O.
So what? My please go ahead. I'm not actually good at
Who?
Kevin Owens.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure what influences it, cause
Is that a fat joke?
no, that's literally what happened at the beginning of the year. After Kofi won and Big E got injured, Kevin Owens joined them for like a week, and he was called Big O.
What the F?
You can ask Panda.
No, I believe it, unfortunately. I remember CM Punk called a cop, and the cop said that he was drunk. That's fair enough.
Except for the fact that he has never been drunk, I'm pretty sure.
I know,
Look
that's
at
what
him.
I'm saying, that's fair enough.
He is wheeling and dealing, styling,
Oh, it's his new
and
day name.
profiling. The one, the only, Nature Boy. Wait, is he actually wrestling in the suit?
Also, I got my tickets for the Hella Mega Tour this past weekend. But if they come to Arizona or Idaho, I will probably resell them.
Wait, you have your what?
But-
For what?
My tickets to the Hella Mega Tour.
For when?
for San Diego in July. But if they do announce a tour date for Arizona or Idaho, I will probably resell them online. But you know, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Randy is just giving no F's about Carl Anderson.
He showed the cop his knuckles and then asked what it says. And the cop said Jeffrey, and Punk said F off and sped away. Oh my god. Multiple reasons why I love that man.
Chick Magnet Phil being a chick magnet once again.
And to be fair, like most of those freaking tests they give you to see if you're drunk are so ridiculous. You wouldn't be able to pass that usually if you're sober. That's just if you get pulled arrested is when you say, "Officer, I swear to drunk I'm not God."
I swear to drunk I'm not God. I'm not as
Like,
as
sir,
drunk I am.
And then like, "Sir, are you drinking?" And you just say, "Are you buying?" I mean, you want to be polite. They're offering you a drink. I think you don't. It's just me, like, getting sped up. Is that done on purpose? Is it refreshing? I do not know.
I'm just waiting for someone to do something big so I can just go wee. Panda.
I just love how Flair is wrestling in a three-piece suit. It's my favorite thing.
He's like I don't take these guys as opponents at all. I'm gonna chop and chop and chop some more.
Chop chop suey.
Chop suey. Randy's up. Randy need Carl Anderson right in his bald skull.
Well, I'm pretty sure everyone's skull is technically bald.
Shut up, Hobbs.
That would be a WTF moment. That comment. It's a right in his bald skull.
It made sense.
Run and hit, run and grapple, run around to make the miss. Run and signature. Pick up, wait, Predator! Outgoofed. Most online matches are like that. It's just as accurate.
That's why I don't do online matches unless it's against this guy, who I wish I could actually point to. But me and Hobbs have some you, bud, you. You're the only person I've ever played online against. And do you know why?
Because of the draft, which we'll have another one coming up soon. So hopefully the online for 2K20 will be better.
I was gonna say because you suck at online, but sure that works too.
Hey, I beat you.
I also broke your frickin' neck.
And I also beat you. Exactly.
I'm pretty sure we. Only a 1 count on Flair.
Oh.
And he's going for the pin again!
Dude, there's a video of like Raw after it went off air of like the Fiend just no-selling the curb stop, and it was like the scariest crap I've ever seen.
Did he just like get up immediately?
Yeah, he just like got right up in like this demonic way, and you're like, what the heck?
Flair dropping the knee!
So I think people are just focused on winning as opposed to having fun. This is true. Wow, I guess that's true. I remember last time you guys played online, I had that match with IQ Low Blow like 6 times.
Poor Wolfo.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, the figure 4 was reversed.
I'm a booking guy, so yeah, I'll play wrestling. Yes, if it's actual pro wrestling.
Randy with the getting the tag. And Randy, whee! Up and wow, Luke Gallows, quick with the elbow, tossing him into his own corner. Probably looking for a killing move there, finisher.
Killing
move. Uh-oh. Choke slam. Choke slam. Choke slam. Nice side slam. Doing the Orton taunt. That's literally the only thing I can call it. Uh-oh. Randy's getting fired up.
Boy, they did chair headshots on AEW. Freaking idiot. There's like this video, there's like a podcast I watch, and they have like Cody Rhodes as like a guest star today. And there's like this video clip, it says Cody Rhodes on why AEW won't do chair headshots again. Yeah, well, you probably learned why WWE stopped doing them in the first place, you idiot.
I mean, it was Cody who took the unprotected headshot, so...
Like, does he not know why they don't do headshots anymore?
He does.
Also, I guess that man also doesn't really care anyways, because he freaking almost made his poor dog go deaf. Having him come out doing his pyro entrance with him. Dog got so scared.
And I wish I could edit that and just go whee while you fall.
I think it's good, it's got potential.
But I'm not sure if I can. I still love that Panda literally just fell off. He didn't get pushed off or anything, he fell off. Are we going for the boot of doom? We are indeed. Boot
Is
doom.
your chat broken again?
Yes, it is.
I'd agree with Panda there. But their pay-per-views have been impressive. For the most part.
They start TV next week, so Hobbs, you get to see that before I do.
Yeah.
Unless I somehow find a way to get TV on my TV.
You know, it's funny, every time I have to go to, like, somewhere where I know I'm not gonna have TV, when, like, Raw and SmackDown are on, I can easily find a stream of it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not into doing illegal garbage. That's the difference, bud.
Hey,
that's the difference.
It's illegal to stream it, okay? It's not illegal to watch.
You're participating in illegal activity, meaning you are by association.
I would be
illegal.
participating if I was hoping to put the stream out. But I am an innocent bystander if I am watching.
Yeah, Panda,
You
let's
cannot be
it.
arrested for watching.
Panda,
When someone gets arrested for pirating, they don't ask the person, alright, who is everyone that you've sold DVDs to? Like, go to their homes and arrest them, and they're like...
Randy picks up the win for Evolution. I don't even know what he did. I'm pretty sure he just did the DDT.
I went Hobbs. I'm a cheap scumbag. Hashtag pray for the wicked.
Hashtag pray for the wicked. And now, on to another match. Fatal 4-Way, John Cena, Batista, Edge, and Ricochet. Hobbs, what are you doing?
Praising.
Why are you praising?
I'm not sure.
Are you praising this man? The man with probably one of the best entrance musics in all of wrestling.
Edge?
Actually, two of the greatest men are in this match.
The old Randy Orton?
No, Batista.
The word phrase attracts me like a glowing golden billboard at night. Amen.
Although Edge definitely does have one of the top. Sam unbroke it! Sam unbroke it!
Understand, I see clearly.
Giant.
His mouth looks strange, like he's oh gosh.
No, it's not just you, Sam. Trust me, I see
You know
it
who
too.
has the best theme right now?
Is it John Cena?
No, it is the Fiend.
I couldn't miss the opportunity, Hobbs. You know this. And Sam broke Chad again. Sam, you fixed it and then you broke it. Make up your mind.
Me reading it as meningitis. Is it just, oh gosh. Yes, I think that's just you. Who are your guys' top 5 wrestlers of all time? Let's say Impact and the company being main criteria, amongst other things, of course. Wait, so is he saying top 5 wrestlers from Impact? Or we're just including Impact?
No. It's like what kind of impact they had on the company.
Oh. Yeah, Austin's definitely up there.
Austin, Flair, Taker is what Panda sang.
I apologize.
Hogan! Panda, you better erase that right now.
Don't disrespect the man's opinion.
If Hogan is in anyone's top 5...
Wait, I made a mistake,
on?
guys. Guys, I made a mistake. Hold on. I'm correcting myself.
There it is.
I was like, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, we all... No. Can I just vacuum in here later, please?
What?
Can I just vacuum in here later, please?
I'm almost done.
Can you... Like...
Give me 2 seconds.
No, I'm online with someone. I appreciate it. You...
Sorry. Did not know that.
Okay, sorry. Yes, CM Punk is first to me. That was my generation, Sam. He definitely had an impact on the era back then.
That's a little bit better. At least it's not as loud.
Due to what happens now with the fancy center.
So my
I don't like him by respecting Punk for the top 20.
my 5 is, I'm surprised no one else has said this, is Triple H, Shawn, Punk, Cena, Austin. Oh, I'm not saying they're not my favorites either. That's the thing. Everyone knows my favorites are all the little men.
Oh, wait. These are people who have had the biggest impact on us, not our favorites.
Most impact.
Oh.
Like, impact not on us, but on the company. Which is why Punk definitely fits in that list.
Yes.
Cena with the 5 moves of doom!
I thought he was just saying like our top 5 in general that like had an impact on the company.
Rock is not top 5 based on impact, no.
Yeah, Sam, I would say that because like Austin literally made that era. I mean, The Rock definitely was a huge
Yeah.
part of it too, but Austin was like without Austin, it wouldn't have been.
Batista going. I thought Batista was probably trying to look for a Batista bomb, but Edge rolled out of the way. Oh, Ricochet's going for a ride, unless Edge stops him.
But yeah, I didn't know we were just going Impact. I just put like my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
I knew that's what you were doing. That's why, if you notice, my actual list for 5 favorites, and not based on criteria, it would be Taker, Mysterio, Triple H, Shawn, Edge.
Triple H, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Triple H carried Raw
Bigger
for a
than
couple of
Austin.
years.
Bigger than Austin.
Yeah, I didn't. You have to remember, I never watched the Austin era at all.
You ever went back and watched any of the old?
I haven't gone there yet.
Hmm.
It's mostly just been Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels.
My top favorites are 1 Taker, 2 Owens, nice, 3 Dan. Oh, Brian! Gosh dang it! Fetch! Let's change this thing now. You just 5 Damien's one now. I'd say Austin, Hogan, Taker are 3 clear ones. I must say I'm not sure where he's all time, but in terms of impact alone, CM Punk is up there. His promo, his thoughts have changed a lot. It did. His dad was incredible. He was criminally underrated, yes.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't put him in my top 5, but to each their own. How the fans treat wrestlers, how they cheer and boo, etc. continues to now.
Edge and Ricochet are really going at it right now. Ricochet going top rope. He's going to go for the 630.
Gosh dang it, I forgot about Daniel, but I still think he'd be number 6.
Yeah.
I don't know, he might push Styles out, just barely, no.
Ricochet, what are you doing? Edge going for a roll up.
It's when I was just getting into wrestling and he's like one of the most entertaining guys. Fair enough.
I mean, I'm surprised Panda didn't include Elias all time. It's his profile
Panda,
picture.
how old were you when you first started watching wrestling?
Uh-oh. Cena's going...
I don't remember how old I was. I think I was like...
Cena got the shovel.
8.
Cena has the shovel.
My favorites are The Rock, Austin, Goldberg,
Ooh.
Punk.
That was a nice kick to Cena. 1, 2.
Let's see here.
See, Austin, like personally, Rock, Austin, and Goldberg are really not in my list. I don't know why. Like, I respect everyone's opinion. I really do. Just for me, they're not up there. Like, playing 2016, it gave me a greater respect for Austin, just not as much as I do for others.
Well, to be fair, it says you said you also haven't really watched Austin either.
Right.
I have, so it's like, it's different. Alright.
Going for the attitude adjustment on Edge. 1, 2. Edge kicks out at 2. Give the man the clap hops. He kicked out at 2. From
Oh gosh.
he got out of the shovel. Oh gosh.
Chewing the hat.
Cena has the
Sometimes
shovel.
there are great workers who weren't given enough credit due to big names. This is true. If I'm doing the math right, then 10. And you said you started watching around Damien Sandow. So if I had to make a guess,
Oh gosh.
I would say
He's probably about 18.
you are... Okay, I was going to say 17. Kingdom's Money is on 18.
I said 17, 18. That's what I'm saying.
No, you said 18. You said 18 first.
Yes, I
We
did.
gotta make bets. Let's make bets on one age. We're gonna
I
see
don't
who
think
gets the
Panda
closest.
will. I don't think Panda will tell us his age, bud. Batista! Batista! Edge!
Which was a glorious time when I was a mark. Because me and you were in high school still, right? When the Damien Mizdow thing was going on?
I think, yeah, we were definitely in high school. When Damien got there, I think we were just about to enter high school, maybe? Do you think that's right?
Yeah.
I mean, Hobbs said he almost marked out the other night when Ray won.
Yep.
So, Ricochet has taken Edge out of the equation. Like, Edge is literally just dead on the other side. Never mind, Edge is actually alive. But, Hobbs, out of these four men, did you ever think you would just see Ricochet standing alone in a match with these four? Like, you have Edge, you have Cena, you have Batista, you have Ricochet, and Ricochet is once again showing why he's one of my favorites in this game.
You know, I was thinking to myself how I was kind of complaining, about getting the Miz Seth match. Well, I was complaining about whoever it was, but I'm glad that's Ray now. I don't really care. I'm not complaining about it now. It's like a dream match either way. But before I was like, well, we already know Seth is gonna win, so it's not like as exciting. It's kind of pointless. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'd probably be rooting for Seth anyways, though. Just because I'd rather see Seth versus the Fiend instead of Ray. But
I would honestly love.
if
whatchamacallit?
If the Fiend was not in the equation, I think I would be rooting for Ray, though. But
I really want Ray to win. You know this. You know I love Ray. And if Ray somehow wins, and they somehow are like, hey, we're going to do Ray versus the Fiend at Cell instead, I would just be like, okay. Cena kicks out of the Batista bomb at 2. Wow. Ricochet was going for the RKO and a Enziguri to Cena. And now Edge. Only one target is left in Ricochet's way. Standing moonsault.
I'm saying, would you still want Ray to win now, though, if it was him going in to face the Fiend instead of Rollins?
Yes, because we already know that Bray's gonna win either way.
What? You were just saying last week that you didn't think Bray was gonna win.
Spear!
And I was like,
Spear! Get in that ring!
when I kept telling you like he was gonna win.
Batista saved the match. This match continues. Batista bomb to Edge.
You know what? You know what first sold me on Bray was his match with Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble. When he had that rivalry with like Daniel Bryan, and like Daniel Bryan joined and then did not join the Wyatt family. That was such a phenomenal match. If Bray wins, he's a transitional champ, so that may be smart. Build Bray for Seth for Rumble. Yeah, but I think Seth is going to be drafted to SmackDown, Panda. And they've already done too much build-up for Seth versus Bray at the Hell in a Cell. So I definitely don't think they will give it to Ray.
The Ricochet KO.
And am I the only one that like heard the comment that Seth said he'd be facing Bray either way, even if Bray won?
I never heard that.
And then people got pissed that he didn't get in the Rumble, and then Ray got booed.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was a sad day for me when I heard they got booed. That was also the night that was that the night that Punk walked out, or was that closer to Mania?
Yeah, Punk walked out the night after the Rumble.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because he was there at Raw the next night, but that's when he like went back and like basically talked to Vince and Triple H and said, "I'm done," basically. And then Vince actually shed a tear.
Yeah, because he knew his biggest moneymaker was gone.
Right, and then he sent him his extermination letter on his wedding day. I'm like, Vince, you dick.
No, that was Batista, that one that year.
That's the only reason they turned Punk like heel again too around that time, before he turned face again. They turned him heel again because he started outselling John Cena on like Merc and stuff.
Ricochet with the Enziguri again. Oh, Cena thrown for a loop. Cena.
I always thought Brian. I think Batista won that Rumble. Oh yeah, that's right. Everyone was wanting Reigns to win that one because he was hot as iron back then, but they didn't hit while the iron was hot.
Nope.
And they waited till the following year where no one cared anymore. Then they just tried to shove him down our throats, and it was not working.
And now he's being shoved down our throats again.
No, but he's in the mid card now at least. So they're doing good.
That's true. He's not actually fighting for a championship.
In
so.
like in the title picture, yeah.
Ricochet going for some
The
insane
15
move.
Rumble is when Bryan got eliminated early, then Goldust came out with his Shattered Dreams title.
Submission locked on Batista. Can he survive any longer? This match has gone for so long.
Yeah,
Edge looking for a spear.
True, Sam, true.
RKO to bust Cena open. Cena, break up that pin. Wait, never mind. No one's going for a pin because they're all dumb. We'll break
Kingdom,
for Edge.
how old were you when you started watching wrestling?
Oof. Let's see, 2007. So I was 9.
Hmm. Didn't you say you started watching it with your brother?
I did.
Hmm. Nice. If I wanted to get into wrestling again, how would I go about it? I'm in London, by the way. Oh, nice. Well, you know, I would say the draft, to be honest. The draft coming up.
The draft might be a good way to get back into it.
Yeah, it's the 11th on Fox on Friday night. SmackDown.
But I don't know what that is for. I don't know what that is for London.
Yeah. In London, because What Culture's in London, right? So I believe we'll be on
Something else.
Saturday. Saturday.
It'll definitely Saturday morning, but I don't know what channel or anything.
Right.
And there goes the ref.
Try to avoid spoilers and use backstage. True. That's my only concern now with SmackDown moving back to Friday, is that they still film it live on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, there's going to be so much spoilers and stuff.
I'm fine with being back to SmackDown instead of SmackDown Live.
I know, my only concern with it though is that it's going to be so easy to run into spoilers before Friday night.
Yeah,
I
understand what you're saying. I understand. Sharpshooter! The most oh wait, that's not Sharpshooter, that's... What is that? Was that the Scorpion Deathlock? Oh my gosh, Ricochet! Ricochet doing one of his crazy moves again. Oh gosh! What? A 630 going for the pin. 1, 2, No! Ref! Ref, what were you doing?
Yeah, it was so
Ref!
great watching wrestling when I was younger and you had like no idea about any of that backstage stuff or sightings. Like I
Yeah.
remember when I was I remember when I was young when like the Royal Rumble when like Edge returned. And, like I had no
Yes.
idea there was already talk about it, so I was like so surprised. I was freaking out. And, like I had no
What the
idea
fuck
because I was
just
like so
happened?
young. But I
Hold
remember at the
on.
beginning of that show, like seeing signs for Edge, like people already brought. And I'm like, why is there Edge signs? Like no one's seen Edge in like 6 months. Why is there Edge signs? And then he
Hobbs,
like came out as number 30, and I was like, what?
watch
Yes.
this.
Oh, what the? Yeah. No, you seriously.
Did he just do a 630 to break up the pin?
Oh my. He says he might have dislocated his kneecap there. Might pull Seth Rollins.
Please no, don't tear two of your muscles, your ACL, your PCL.
I remember when Edge called Triple H a dick on my TV. Just
Oh, Cena going for the double attitude adjustment.
That's so true, man. We were always shocked. I remember Triple H's return in 2002. It came out nowhere for so many of us. Changed everything. That's true. I know. I kind of miss watching wrestling back when you were like younger.
I mean, even if you weren't young at the time, that moment was cheered by everyone.
I know, but like I'm saying, since you were young, you didn't even know about it either. It made it even
Yeah.
more.
630.
Like the
That's-
best return in
Someone needs to
recent
take an
history
edge. Oh,
that
no one's
like
taking an
people
edge.
were speculating about, but no one really knew was like the Hardys at WrestleMania.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that was huge.
That was extremely huge, and that was so awesome. Like was it you or my brother that told me that the Hardys returned?
I might have been texting you. I think I remember texting you like all caps or whatever, because I was like literally screaming, jumping
You were
around my
marking
living room.
out. You were marking out.
That's so true, man. That's when I felt like a true wrestling fan was watching KO, and that's true. That was a huge shock. Yeah, the crowd definitely plays a huge part.
Oh my
Or
gosh,
whatever
this match is
it
too
was.
good. It won't end. Ricochet is the last man standing right now. Cena is on his knees.
That's true, Sam.
I don't know if Edge kicked out, or if Batista just tossed Ricochet in and that broke it up or not.
Right. Yeah, it's a shame how how his reign came to the end, though.
I'm so confused right now. Like, why didn't they put Samoa Joe in that match last week?
What match?
The 5-man match.
Oh, he doesn't really. Kind of wasting him. He doesn't really have much momentum going for him right now.
Neither does
But yeah,
Ricochet.
I am
really.
wondering, what are they doing with Samoa Joe right now? Like literally nothing. I guess he's
Yeah.
injured. Too?
The champions are Kofi. Yeah, Kofi's
Okay,
the
right.
champion. Roman is not a
You know,
champion.
another reason I want to see freaking the Fiend beat Rollins at Hell in a Cell so bad is so we could see the Fiend versus Brock at Survivor Series. That would be great.
I don't think Brock's gonna hold the title that long, if I'm honest.
He's speculated to be an actual regular on SmackDown, like the
I
face of
know.
it, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll see.
I know that, but I don't think they're gonna, like, I don't know. I just don't see the money in Bray versus Brock. Oh, Batista! Yeah, the Fiend is Bray Wyatt. Oh gosh.
Yeah, Bray's introduced a new character. He calls himself the Fiend. That has been so good. It's really
That
like revamped
he
completely.
created, that no one else has control over. It's kind of ridiculously good and ridiculously amazing.
Do fans go with it? Was it what was it? Yeah, it's like the hottest thing right now.
It is extremely well received. It's like Literally, Fox is trying to demand that Bray Wyatt is on SmackDown.
It's like they already have Lesnar though, so I don't think they're gonna give him the Fiend. Like that's
Um,
why again, that's another reason I told you I think the Fiend's gonna win. Is I think SmackDown's gonna have Lesnar and then Raw's gonna have the Fiend to compete with that. So, like,
hold on. Did I just see that?
okay, so Sam, if you're gonna YouTube it, there's
Search
a
up
thing that Bray Wyatt did called Firefly Funhouse. Search up all the episodes. You can watch all the episodes on YouTube. But that's how he like slowly started bringing in the Fiend character or something.
Hobbs, watch this.
What's AJ Styles doing? He's currently U.S. champion.
Fetching Ricochet.
Dang. Just even down in the process like
You can't see me. Boom. Firefly Funhouse.
He should have just pinned him after that, and I got him up. Funhouse. And it's funny, if you go back, if you look it up on, you can look it up on YouTube, there's this old series they used to do on their YouTube channel where it was like wrestlers that would talk about old ghost stories, like experiences they've had. There was one on Bray Wyatt where he actually told a story hinting at the Fiend from like several years ago. He like tells a story of like
Ricochet.
him and his brothers and Abigail, and like Abigail warning him to stay away from a man with yellow hair in the woods.
Oh gosh, I never heard this one.
You what?
I never heard that.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, so I'll send you the link to it later. But it's basically like Bray Wyatt was his long-term booking
Cena ruins everything.
when he first came to the company like years back. It's like a Blue's Clues parody, pretty much. It's like a Blue's Clues demonic Mr. Rogers parody.
I mean, Mr. Rogers is the, wow, what is he called? Mr. Rogers is the winner of the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
I feel he does. Or at least I've never seen him. Remember when Bray Wyatt told the Goldilocks story in the most badass way possible? I think I do, yeah. Oh, have you ever listened to, what am I? Korn?
Korn?
Yeah.
No.
They have a song with like all the old fairy tale rhymes. That's like so heavy and good.
Oh gosh.
Like Knick Knack Paddywhack, Give a Dog a Bone, like all those other ones, like Ring Around the Rosies. They like combine them all into like one song. It's like the heavy mix. It's like.
Do you mean nursery rhymes? Not.
Yeah, nursery rhymes. You know what else is really good is yeah, it's also Korn. Korn did they do a cover of Kidnap the Santa Claus from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
It's amazing.
And thanks for the kind words, Sam. That's a great thing for us to hear. The Beast Bite! Rick Boyd's old finisher!
Thank you, Sam.
Ricochet and Batista, the last two men standing. And now Cena gets up after Batista hits the spear.
No, I agree, Sam. I think this is actually the, thanks to you guys, this is actually the most lit chat stream we've had in quite some time.
It really is, and it's all been during this one match, might I add.
And what makes me even happier is that it was on your channel, King. See, I told
Ricochet,
you it would come.
Ricochet! Oh my gosh! Hobbs.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh jeez. Hobbs recently came back after 2 years and it's been a lot more active.
I feel so bad for Ricochet because that was aimed at Batista.
You guys just let the game randomize the matches and you just watch them as if it's real. So entertaining. I love those matches much better than that. So what we do is, so I have a YouTube channel as well named Hobbs Yoda, And so what we did to start this, we actually started this a couple years ago. Like, was it 2K17 we started?
It was 2K16.
16? Okay, yeah. So back when 2K16
Edge!
was out, we decided we've grown up as wrestling fans ourselves, and we were pretty good friends in high school. So we decided to
I would
like
say
wouldn't
we're
it be
pretty
cool
good
to do like well senior year.
Yeah.
Anyways, anyways, long story. Anyways, so we both once we found out we were into the same music and the wrestling and stuff, that's when we basically got a connection going. But we decided, wouldn't it be great if we did like our own wrestling brand shows as well? So we each created our own shows on Universe mode.
Oh gosh,
like,
Edge!
and so like I have my own show on my YouTube channel that I do like every Saturday, and then Kingdom does this each week. We basically compete against each other, so we basically come up with our own storylines and stuff. So it's matches that we set up. Then we just simulate them.
So
And then whoever wants to, whatever viewer wants to, we can create like wrestlers for them, or they can like upload their wrestler so that they can join the show as well. So it's pretty cool.
but that all started with a little show called PKW. That was a garbage show. Hobbs also hit me with a steel chair right to the head. That was a thing.
We used to make pay-per-views. I mean, the shows are ours. So like the show you're watching right now was called OEW. As you see, it's a custom arena and everything. And then mine's called NEW. It stands for New Era Wrestling. I honestly can't remember what Kingdom stands for, to be honest.
Outsider Extreme Wrestling.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, we used to make our own custom pay-per-views as well, but I think it's just been too much effort having to come up with like names and stuff. So usually we just stick with whatever the WWE pay-per-view schedule is. But we do have like our own custom titles and stuff.
I did have my own. I had a few custom ones, but other than that. Okay, now let's talk about this match, Hobbs. Because this.
But usually when it comes to WrestleMania, they'll custom, like whatever our big thing is.
So, Hobbs made a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, so the hardcore title is the only inter-brand title on the show, which means it can go on both brands. Like someone from my brand can challenge for it if someone on Kingdom's brand here has the title. So we forgot that last week on Kingdom's show, Johnny Gargano, who's on Kingdom's show, beat Ray, who's on Kingdom's show for the title. But we forgot about that. I thought Ray was still the champion. So this past week on my show, I had Shelton Benjamin, who was on my show, beat Ray for the title, but we both forgot that Ray was actually no longer hardcore champ. So Shelton's gonna actually have his chance here to capture the belt against the actual champion this time. Yeah, but that would have been like a B pay-per-view, Panda. That would have been like saying Dr. Thunder is not a version of Dr. Panda.
No, since my pay-per-view...
Imagine Shelton loses now. Yeah, I know, Sam. I can already see it happening.
So...
It's like, I'm sorry, Shelton, I screwed you. I was trying to give you an actual push for once in your career, and then you got screwed, but, you know, you shouldn't be used to it by now. It's alright. Dr. Choi.
I mean, here's the thing. My pay-per-view schedule is a little bit messed up more than Hobbs. Because mine is actually going to be Clash of Champions this time. Instead of Hell in a Cell.
Mine, I'm just going to skip straight to Hell in a Cell because I make sure every championship gets defended on every one of my pay-per-views anyway, so there's no point in me having a Clash of Champions pay-per-view the way I saw it, so I was like, I'm just going to skip to the Hell in a Cell.
No, that's not what it is. It's that the calendar in the game has Clash of Champions as December's pay-per-view. Whereas...
Oh, well, I don't, actually, in mine in the game, I actually have to put the pay-per-view in myself anyways.
Well, I just... Yeah. I could do a Clash of Champions pay-per-view. I could just call it that instead.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Make an
Make a
arena for it.
ring.
Have like Glasper's face on everything.
You know, the sad part about that is that Clasper would love it.
Like, what?
Panda you would love that, right, Panda?
Oh gosh, I wish we could just have Donald Duck so I could add an announce table.
We could have what?
I wish we could have like Donald Duck at the announce table. So great. Number of pay-per-view matches in WWE history.
Yep, Kane Taker
Okay.
has the top 2. Cena's up. Yeah, I thought Cena was up there.
I was typing in his house, said it.
So okay, so the story behind Class Panda hating Donald Duck is kind of funny, because I also streamed Kingdom Hearts 2, and I think I paused it at one point, and Donald's face just terrified Panda. What are you doing, Hobbs?
I was calling Doggo.
You were calling Doggo.
Yes.
So you remember that dog you
Doggo
called Spaz?
is now watching stream.
So you know my dog that you call Spaz?
Oh yeah.
He's still around. The other one isn't.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, oh gosh, this is the part where he's like, well, he's dead. I'm like, oh. I'm just going to find some WWE records. He's gonna get my phobia to get me to lose the belt. Oh gosh.
But Panda.
Yeah, it was Donald Duck special guest referee.
Panda, here's my thing for you. Do you really want to have to beat up your one of your favorite wrestlers? Because that's right after this.
And thankfully,
Yeah.
Kofi also just passed Jinder Mahal's reign.
Thank gosh. I just want to erase that man's record from the record book.
Favorite wrestlers? Well, I already listed my top 5. My accident earlier.
No, it's Kevin Owens, Panda. I already told you that.
Sandown, no. Wait, what type of match is this?
This is an Extreme Rules match. It's a hardcore championship match. Of course it's Extreme Rules.
Well, I didn't know if it was no holds bar, falls down anywhere.
No, it's Extreme Rules, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Johnny,
How can you, Sam? Can you check for me how many days Lesnar was champion? Because
Too
if
many.
he beat CM Punk's 4-3-4 reign, I'm gonna be kind of salty.
only kinda.
Yeah, I'm over it. Kind of. Probably never will be. Can I get the bazooka entrance next year?
Indians
China's
champ for 371. I just love Panda's honesty. Well, I wasn't listening. When does anyone listen to me? This is a good bout between these two men. Both showing their athleticism. Gargano trying to defend the championship for the first time, even though it should be the second time. Super kick from Shelton. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
I want to fire the class
Oh my gosh. Stop talking, Panda.
Oh gosh.
The classiness. That's just his finisher name. Complete shot by Shelton Benjamin. Is that it?
Shelton.
1, 2. Gargano kicked out at 2.
Motherfucker!
It was on the sledgehammer too, was the sad part. Then again, Hobbs, you haven't seen the non-sanctioned matches, have you? Yeah, Hobbs.
Yeah. You know how I said hopefully he didn't pass like Punk's 4-3-4 reign?
You beat it by 70 days!
More than that.
What about it?
He did first pass it by 70 at like 5:04, and then from
Oh, gosh.
April 2nd, 2017 to August 19th, 2018. Oh wait. Oh,
Super
and longest
kick.
combined rate, 688 days.
Yeah.
Dang. Fetch.
Oh, don't worry, Panda. Angle's still around. Angle will be back. I promise you. But not before All Might is here. Okay. Hey, welcome to the
Well, it's
stream.
okay. It's okay. We won't count it because it was the Universal title.
Wow, Hobbs.
Hey, Collie, welcome to the stream.
Going for the pin. The ref. 1, 2. Oh, that should have been a 3, Hobbs. That should have been a 3. But the ref took his time getting into position, and now Johnny reversing the complete shot.
Your ref has screwed my brand.
Well,
Also, where's Andre? I know, right? You know, I've been thinking lately, and I think, you know, it was great the way that WWE brought back NXT, but they need to start making more superstars stay at NXT, like Gargano, make it become its own thing, and they're going to continue it, because they've been doing it for longer now, so we've had more great superstars come up on the main roster that they don't know what to do with now, because there's been so many.
yeah. Finn
With
Balor,
NXT, and now there's
KO,
people being wasted. So
Sammy,
they need to have more
Kevin,
people like
Nakamura,
Gargano just like stay there.
Rusev, Cesaro. I mean, Gargano is staying. He literally made that comment like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
so-
I know. I'm saying they need to like have more people like that, because if they don't, they're just gonna have like too much talent to not know what to do with, and people are gonna be wasted.
Ooh! Nice move by Gargano on the outside. Going for the... Why are you hitting it? Why are you doing that outside the ring? Johnny! Johnny!
Good, Johnny. Good.
No,
Good,
he's
Johnny.
doing it again!
Good, Johnny. Good. Good. Excellent.
And this is why I love this game. You know, if this was a false count anywhere match, Hobbs, Gargano would have won. Just now.
Well.
But, if the ref hadn't screwed you earlier, you also would have won already.
This is fair play. I suspect foul play
Suspect foul play.
from a certain referee.
The ref's gonna get the pin and take the belt with him. Shelton, what are you
That'd be
doing
so
up there?
funny.
Shelton with the elbow from the top.
Ain't no fucking
1,
me that.
2. Only a 2 count.
Almost stopped his heart from beating.
Super kick!
Oh.
Into... I thought he was going to go for a single leg Boston Crab. I was just going to be like, Shelton, why? No, he went for a leg DDT and is now pinning Gargano, acting like that'll stop him. Uh-oh.
Showbow drop.
Oh, gosh.
Foot DDT, that's it. Oh, fetch my life.
Why are you fetching your life now?
Missed his freaking finisher.
Yes, he did. But he got out at a 2 count, so you're lucky there.
The foot DDT, no, it's the most powerful move.
Oh no, it's Karibo!
You're right, Panda. Gargano's ankle has to be shattered. Along with his kneecap.
Along with his kneecap. As well as all of his tendons.
Foot DDT is my finish next year.
Shelton, what are you doing? You're not Randy. Also, Hobbs, why is he doing this on the outside? I'm pretty sure that was a finisher.
Funniest looking move. When you said he's not Randy, I was hoping that he was gonna like slam him on the announce table or something. Also, they need to have that move for Randy in 2K20,
Which move?
where he just picks them up and drops their back on the announce table
I wish.
without it breaking.
You remember when they actually used to do fun things with tables? Like you can climb on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
I miss those times.
Jake Roberts would be proud.
Question mark. It's not exclamation point, it's a question mark. It's Jake Roberts would be proud? Question. Johnny!
Freaking angel. Sneaky Brothers live.
And Shelton tapped again!
That's right, Shelton, you got this.
It's because Johnny's AI is stupid.
You had this long ago, Shelton.
No, he didn't.
Wanted to win the championship, right? Yeah, when the ref screwed him. Trish, 448. Makes sense. Bella, get the F out of here. Why'd you do that, WWE? AJ Lee, 296. Rousey, alright. Bliss, makes sense. McCool, I remember that. China. Murray.
Johnny! Gosh! I'm so done with Johnny right now.
170 and counting, and it's about to come to an end, fortunately.
Hobbs, your boy has stepped out 3 times!
Sasha Banks probably has the shortest title reign, to be honest. Like, what is this?
I'm pretty sure Bailey's up there with shortest. I'm pretty sure Shelton's actually passed out.
Oh my gosh. It was all just strategy. He was weakening him.
Nope, he's definitely not knocked out. Hobbs?
Shelton was screwed! He was screwed back, Shelton, you did that!
Oh, your boy's also injured, it looks like.
He will come back with a vengeance like never before.
Are we having an inter-brand rivalry between Gargano and Shelton Benjamin now? I wouldn't mind, but I'm just laughing at how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, but I meant like reign without actually having to resign it. Yeah, women, yes.
Okay, Hobbs. Clasper, it is time for you to walk the path of loss. Because you are finally going to lose. Maybe.
I may be booking Shelton versus the OEW ref for Hell in a Cell.
And the rest of them wins.
I'm gonna make like the refs overall so low too.
and he's gonna win.
The only way to win is by KO.
Well, Panda asked that we see his glorious entrance, so everyone silence your phones.
Except for you can't hear the music.
Well, you don't need to listen to it. I said, watch.
Glorious.
But this is his. This is Kevin Owens first.
I won't give in till I'm victorious. Oh wait, wrong entrance. My bad.
Owens. Here comes Kevin. Ready to kill
I can't remember
someone.
how.
And Panda never changed. Well, whose is this? We did change it. I just don't know whose this was. Whose
Put on an
band is
Oasis
this?
song, and it works with it. Today is gonna be the day that they throw it on back to you.
I don't know anything about that.
Anybody feels the way I do about you now. So maybe you're gonna be the one who changed me. 'Cause after all, you're my classy wall.
Stop talking, bud. We only heard enough of you at the Papa Roach concert.
Like forever is better in my opinion. This is true.
Oh yeah, this is a false count anywhere match. This is a false count anywhere match. Because Kevin is ready to get extreme on you, Butte.
Oh, that sounded gay.
I know.
Class Brad, watch out! I'd tighten those buttons.
Wow, you went there.
if he gets a kendo stick, I'd run. Watch it.
They enter the backstage area. Donald Duck is just there. Donald is there with a kendo stick. And Kevin's just like, okay.
Okay, so besides having to resign to the title, who has like the shortest like WWE championship ring?
Rey Mysterio.
Oh yes, it's true. Freaking John Cena. Gosh dang it.
Mention John Cena! That was a great night for me, and then Cena's like, hey, guess what? I'm getting it back.
F you!
And then Punk walks out at the end of the show. It's like, hey, guess what? I'm still here, boys.
That means that Cena never but then that mean that Ray never became champion either. Never mind.
Panda, that doesn't count. He also gave the title up.
Oh my gosh.
That's the problem there, Panda. He gave the title up.
Show Mom your medal.
I gave up.
Oh, nice move by Kevin. Kevin Owens.
It counts. It's official. I know, but I said besides.
Yeah, he said besides resigning.
I never said it wasn't official. I just said besides.
That's why Finn Balor's isn't on that list either. But I'm pretty sure, actually, it was definitely Ray, because Cena came out right after that match and won it.
Or there's also where Cena won it at Elimination Chamber, and then Batista came out.
I think Ray's was shorter, because Vince McMahon had to go through the whole spiel that he went through. Oh wait,
I
yeah.
thought Ray and Cena put on a good match for a bit, though, didn't they?
Did they? I don't know. Those two are both up there, but I was trying to think
Oh,
if...
Seth, that's right. He got cashed in on. Oh my gosh, that night was so great. And then I went to Raw this night. But that match with Seth and Roman, that was another time I marked out. When he caught the spear into a pedigree, and like actually won. I was like, I was so happy.
Ow! My head. Going for the pin!
That was
One, two!
that was another return I didn't know about when Seth came back. I was freaking out. I was like, and then he won. Nice baby. And then he lost it in 2 minutes, but. And then we finally got to see Dean get a push, and then he would whine several years later how he was never used in WWE. And leave. When some people never even get a main championship.
Or when some people do get a main championship, they lose in like 13 minutes. There was also that, I was gonna say, there was also that night where, like, Randy won the championship, like, 2 times, or Triple H won it 2 times or something. When Cena had to actually forfeit it, and Vince McMahon said, "Here, Randy, you get it." The good old times of 2007.
In terms of talent, mic work, crowd work, mix it all together. I would say Becky right now. When they let her like go off on her own thing, she's like phenomenal on the
Oh yeah,
promos.
it's Becky Lynch, easy choice. Second in the list, I don't know who it would be. It might be Sasha, it might be Bailey, it might be Charlotte. It's one of those four though.
Charlotte's always the same stuff though on the mic. I feel like, but yeah, she is good.
Well, she's always the same because she is good. She's like she's like the John Cena of women. Clasper is actually getting his butt handed to him right now.
I feel like Charlotte's stale. I've seen enough of it. Alexa, as Panda said, could work on her in-ring talent a bit, but yeah, overall she is good on the mic.
Yeah, she's good on the mic, but again,
And
in-ring
acting.
skills.
And I still think her in-ring skills are okay, but
What the fetch, Clasper? This is Kevin
I don't
Fetching
know
Owens.
so much.
That's all Friday.
Is that going to be a custom T-shirt?
Oh, if Asuka could, she would.
That is Kevin Fetching Owens.
Oh gosh, poor Kevin.
Yeah, better he would use it right too.
Oh wow, this is one of the first times we've had to see Clasper use a comeback.
So baby, what the F? There's a game on the PlayStation Store called The Savior's Gang.
Oh gosh.
What the actual?
I love it.
Panda
no-sold Kevin Owens, so Kevin no-sold him and is now hitting with a pop-up powerbomb. Pin! 1, 2, 3. Oh! The reign is over!
And you're new.
OEW champion Kevin Fetchin Owens.
The big O of OEW. He is the O in the business.
I will, Panda, I will.
No, make him defend it every week, scumbag.
I mean, Panda, if it helps you, do get your rematch.
Panda's not salty.
Panda, you do get your rematch at Clash of Champions. Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, Sean, that was the greatest match ever. Oh my god. On cells, on like overcells, that was so great. Sean was a flopping fish.
Panda, I'm sorry, but at least you lost to someone you like.
I'll bring back the HW chant.
He's gonna go beat up your
For
friend.
Sam, who doesn't know, Panda, I was gone for 2 years, and so my show before I left was HEW, Hardcore Universal Wrestling, and Panda was the champion on that show at one point. So,
I think he ended with the champion.
yep, I think he did.
No! No! Edge suffered an injury to his head. I
Well, at
love
least it wasn't his neck. Am I right?
wait, the game's not saying that Kevin Owens is the champion. When we clearly saw him grab the belt.
It's okay. We all know who the champ is. That was the final champ. You what? I knew that. It's been a hot minute. The Undertaker wearing a drag. So yes. Plot twist. Panda brought a replica belt to the ring.
No.
Glasper actually still has the real belt.
So
He
Sam,
brought a replica.
Sam, this is why we don't do we don't let the game make the matches because we'll have okay, that's not bad. See, the problem with this one is Adam Cole is on Hobbs' show.
Who's on my show?
Adam Cole, Bebe,
Oh, yes.
the guy who you have never used.
I did, actually.
When? Like one time?
The tournament, yes. And again, it is always good to have great talent on your back burner.
So the game has Ric Flair in 2 matches and Finn Balor in 2 matches. And then
For years.
and then it has it has me versus John Cena 03, as well as Kevin Owens giving a promo. I'm actually tempted to let that one go because I think he might call out Glasper. I hope he calls out Glasper. And why is Ricochet number 10 power ranking still, or number 1 power ranking?
Oh gosh, Kingdom, they had a Savior's Gang Blessed edition.
Oh my god. Kevin Owens has officially held the title for 7 days.
After I lose, get push. This is so random. Yeah, I could see how it would be random for someone just tuning into the show. Kevin Owens pro. Alright, who changed the belt and put in a fake? Guys, this isn't funny.
Okay, Panda, you know what?
Oh my gosh, you should totally make this into a rivalry where like Clasper does still have the belt, we put in a fake, and then Clasper comes out like, it was I, Kevin, and it was also I who threw the pie. And everyone will be like, what? No! Like it was Panda who threw the pie the whole time.
Okay, Panda, I'm gonna let you get a little retribution on this scumbag.
Wait, so you can be my manager.
Because apparently overalls mean nothing in this game. And if it does mean something, I'll change it next week. Panda, you get to beat me up, okay? I'm gonna change it.
I think I actually am gonna put Shelton Benjamin in a Hell in a Cell match with a ref.
You, sir. You're an interesting person, I will tell you that much.
But like, it's gonna start off the pay-per-view, like, and we have kidnapped the referee of OEW.
Hey, Hobbs. Can you tell me what this is? What I'm looking at? Why does Casper have 2 rivalries at the same time?
Yes, the higher overall competitor stats.
Panda, you just don't like people.
Okay, I don't like people either, Panda.
Wow, Hobbs. Wow. Okay, well, with the new champion being your final image, actually, I kind of wanted to go do that now, before I forget. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to copy the championship I just made, or the championship I already have. Is there a way I can just do that? Maybe? Yeah, so Panda, you should also have that overall because of um, so what I'm going to do here is edit the name to be fake. There we go. Because you guys have just created something that you don't know what you've created.
Oh gosh. Yes. Imagine KO and Panda's guy in the promo, and KO is accusing him of having a fake belt, and Panda's guy is just pulling the face holes. No, this face. Sweet dreams are made of. Just playing in the background the whole. As Panda just straight face stares at him with sunglasses on.
I couldn't fit everything else. I couldn't even fit the A in there, Panda. Fake outsider. Ooh, it's a fake out. Okay. Now, to go do this, I'm gonna have to do something really odd in the situation that someone needs to remind me to. That means Hobbs, you need to remind me to fix.
Well, you also should have reminded me that Shelton faced the wrong guy last week. Well, otherwise he would not have screwed.
Oh, okay. Okay, bud, I see what you're doing. Now, here's my question. Who do I give the fake belt? Do I give it to Kevin or do I give it to Clasper?
Well, we obviously saw that Clasper came out with a fake belt, so it was given to Kevin.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because now I think I should. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I need to do here. DLC? What? What are we talking about DLC time?
I think you just unlock them.
Yeah, they mostly come out. Like, Kevin Owens 20 or 18 was just a thing. The only person who really has a lot is Daniel. Now, it might say Panda's about to... It's gonna say Panda's a 3-time champ. Everyone just know he's not. He's only a 2-time still. I want this known.
I'm probably going to start a career mode soon on my channel since I have not played the career mode yet in this game.
Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm going to start a career mode soon. Stream.
Okay, Clasper, you are still the champion, even though you're not. And what is this game doing? I don't know what it's doing anymore.
But also at the same time though, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
No more.
No more. That's what's gonna happen when my son asks me that. He's like, Dad, what is love? I'm like, baby, don't hurt me. You know, baby, don't hurt me. I'm like, no more.
Okay, the game really has a hard on for putting John Cena, Bobby Lashley, and Undertaker in a match. And Elias.
I'm sorry. What Besides Elias, was that not the cover of like Raw vs SmackDown 2010?
No?
Like I'm pretty sure it was Cena, Undertaker, and then featuring ECW Bobby Lashley.
No, Bobby Lashley left in 2008, so definitely not.
No, it may have been an older one, but I'm pretty sure there was a WWE game
You're
with those
thinking of-
three like on the.
You're thinking of the worst SmackDown vs. Raw game, which was 2008.
Mhm.
Also, Hobbs, I just want you to look at this image real quick.
I think you can like buy them with credits from the game.
I have no clue, but it's...
What? 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 Is that Bray with a chef apron and then Bray without a chef apron? One's gonna do all the. One's gonna be cooking the celebration, like, plate after the other one wins.
One's gonna pin the other. Also, it's playing two Undertakers in a match. You have Undertaker 91 and Undertaker 02. And Claspers in two matches.
I say we just have all of them face each other in a fatal four-way. All the Undertakers.
I think there's only three. Yeah, there's only three.
There's OT, the American Bad A.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. And then, oh. Triple threat.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Yeah, right now it looks like they're just using Elias for a rivalry with Chad Game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I've been streaming for a while. So it is time to end the
Glitches.
stream. I think Hobbs is going to be streaming tonight. Maybe, maybe not.
Tonight. Probably not tonight because I have training tomorrow.
Okay. Sometimes you just
But-
stream at really weird times, so...
Yes. But, yep, you can feel free to check my channel, subscribe if you want as well. We'll be doing, I think Kingdom will be joining me this Saturday.
Yes, I should be able to.
Yes, on my Universe show, NEW, we'll be finishing the tag tournament on there to determine who will be facing the Revival with the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And we'll see why the freak Bubba left Devon last week.
Thanks for joining me, guys. It has been a really good show. We have hit
2 a.m.
It is... You have streamed really early in the morning sometimes. But...
The night is young.
And so are you. Okay, so... Anyways... Thanks for joining me. We had a great show with Kevin Owens kind of beating Panda. I mean, he beat him 1, 2, 3, but is he the champion? We'll find out next week. But until then, don't burn out. Kingdom Burn out. Peace.